The holidays are coming up, and hopefully you're going to have a little free time on your hands. To help fill that void, we're presenting 12 days of actual play. We're highlighting some of the best campaigns of our games that we've seen on the net. Each day we'll introduce a new actual play campaign and offer a taste of what makes it special. If you want to find out more about a campaign, you'll find links to it in this video's description. And even though we're doing 12 videos in 12 days, spotlighting 12 different actual plays, this isn't a countdown. Nothing's ranked. Instead, we determine the order with a roll-off of 12 different colored D10s. Watch all 12 videos, and you're bound to find hours of entertaining, role-playing action to consume while you're incapacitated because you ate too much at your holiday meal. We're beginning our series with WanderingDM and his Twitch stream group as they play the Witcher tabletop role-playing game in a campaign called The Final Age.
In Oxenfurt, a few days ago, maybe about a week and a half ago, Idrik got the visit of a family of wealthy merchants. They paid him to investigate the disappearance of one of their kin, a cousin of the family called Droof. Did I say that right? Yes, Droof. They had the means to pay for a detective, which is sort of rare in the north. The peasants are either very, very poor or you are very, very wealthy. They're somewhere in the middle, and they're wealthy enough to be able to afford an investigation into the disappearance of what is essentially a student at the Oxenfurt Academy. Someone whose disappearance would normally go unnoticed and unresolved. As Idrik spent a few days trying to investigate what was going on and the whereabouts of this Droof fellow, he stumbled upon some evidence that pointed to a creature called the Beast of Oxenfurt.
Final Age begins simply enough. A mage calls on some favors to recruit a party which includes a witcher, a man-at-arms, and a bard to help him find a missing merchant. Nothing is as it seems, however, as what should be a basic find and recovery mission turns out to be the tip of something much darker.
I think she just stops and she just collapses on the ground and is just crying.
You find Arkahir in a clearing, crying. A clearing that is surrounded by 8 one-eyed ravens.
Oh my god.
I carefully walk into the clearing and I say, Ilona.
She's crying too much.
I think we need to go.
Where?
He kind of looks around. He's like, anywhere but here.
She'll look up.
And then you see them. Unmoving, unblinking. All of them have a single red eye in the middle of their forehead. Like tiny cyclops.
I don't know what forest this is, but I think we're in more danger here than we are in the rest of the north.
Yes, we should go.
He walks over and kind of helps her up.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
As you go to leave the clearing, the 8 ravens speak in unison.
The Final Age crew are dedicated to role-playing and working with the deep connections they built into their character backgrounds with each other and with NPCs via in-game play. As much telenovela as it is dark fantasy adventure, there's more than a few longing glances, angry reprisals, heartfelt admissions, and intense seductions. Final Age is worth watching both for the explorations of a dark world and for their willingness to explore romance in a role-playing game.
I am very sorry that you've lost your husband. I know what it's like to lose the love of your life.
Yes, it's, and she reaches down behind the bar and gets a bottle for herself, and she's like, it's a hole that can only be filled with meaningless booze.
Yes.
And owning an establishment.
Yes, that is I find the best way. But there are other ways. That
She doesn't
are-
say anything, but her eyes say go on.
Have you ever been with an elf?
I don't know if I want to turn that into a verbal combat. I don't think I will.
We hope you've enjoyed this installment of 12 Days of Actual Plays. The games mentioned in this video and the contents of this video are copyright our Talsorian games. Logos and actual play clips used in this video are the property of the respective owners and used with permission. We hope you tap that like button and subscribe, but more importantly, we hope you found a new actual play to entertain you. Happy holidays!